Hi guys, well Father's Day is just around the corner as we've just discussed, but with the lockdowns and everything else and lockdowns everywhere around, they've probably noticed that the modelling person in your family's stash has started to reduce. To some people, that's a great thing. To others, they're going to want to restack it. So what you might want to do is jump in early, do Father's Day, get a few new kits added in, and you'll be the life of the party when it finally all gets going again. So, depending on what he does and what he's into, I'm going to show you some bits and pieces, and then we'll go from there. For large scale, the guy with the large scale modelers, these are very, very nice. This is the new Gecko kits in. These are 16 scale, so they're a nice big tank, but they won't take up that much space. But if you just want things like tigers and panthers and all that sort of stuff, there's some light kits, so they've just got some basic stuff in them, just little bits and pieces. Again, might be a kit just to throw in the stack for the dad. Or you've got the ones with all the detail in them and they've got lots of information and there's all sorts of things in there. So that's quite a bit of fun. That's Rifle models. We've got TACOM. So they've just had a whole lot of stuff in. But again, it's all armour. There's some lots kits that are relatively new. You've got kits with only a few bits and pieces in it. Then you've got the kits that have got lots and lots of pieces in them. So it just comes down to what you think you might want, or what they might want, because there are some female armour modelers around, I know. A couple of newbies. Now, this one's the new one from Gecko. That's the Lark. Now, this has been driven by Australia, and in fact was in the Antarctic. Maybe something they haven't picked up yet. Might be something different for them to pick up. So there's that sort of thing. Lots of smaller figures. If they're into war gaming, we've got heaps. There's heaps and heaps. It depends on the period that they want to work in. There's Napoleonics, there's World War One, there's Ancients, there's all sorts of things in there so that you can get a pile of war game stuff for them, add to their stash or what they're building. A bit of 72nd scale armour, so there's a few bits and pieces in there. Great little kits to if they're war gamers and things like that. Into 35th scale. Now again, there's lots of tigers and panthers and all sorts of, the basic stuff and everything else, but they might not have an Aussie Centurion. That's very cool. Very, very nice. We'll also have back in, hopefully we're out of stock of them now, is the Australian M113. You can always do a gift card so that they can pick it up later if they wanted to. Bit of Tamiya. So there's all sorts of things in there. There's lots of tigers and centurions and all that sort of stuff. Tamiya, nice kits to model with. So if you're looking for a kit to do with a child or an offsider, these are great little kits to start with, or great kits to work with as well. So you can pick up a couple. Dad and son or dad and daughter can do some together. We've got figures. That's some 35th scale figures. What have we got there? Oh, that's actually Indians on the plains. That's a series that's done by Masterbox. So there's mini art and all those sort of things. So there's lots there. If they're into aviation, then they might have something that they want to do, or they can sort of hint and have a look. Some of the new stuff coming out. But if you're looking for something out of their comfort zone or out of their style, want to do one of these. This is Tamiya's 32nd scale Corsair. Beautiful kit, as I said, 32nd scale, lots and lots of detail. They might not have one in their pile, and they can spend a lot of time on it. So there you go. So there's that. Or you've got, if you want to get really serious and you want something interesting for them, as long as they got the room, that's Hong Kong Models 32nd scale Flying Fortress. As I said, they've got to have the model room or the space to do it, but lots of detail, keep them busy. So great little kit. But if you're looking for something a little different for them, and it's not something they've generally approached before, this is really nice. This is from Hong Kong Models as well. This is just the nose of the Lancaster in 32nd scale. Comes with a little stand and everything else, so it's quite a nice kit. And there it is there. That's all the detail in it. So even if they're a 72nd scale modeler or something like that, could be a nice little model base and model system just to show off there. And as I said, lots of 32nd scale. We've got Mustangs and Fokker DR1s, and we've got Sky Raiders, and all these kits are just lovely kits. If you're looking for just something different for them or something like that, or they're into 32nd scale and you're looking to know what the newest one is, just come and ask or give us a call. For the airline modeler and the civilian modeler, we've got lots and lots of civilian aircraft, so there's been quite a bit of that stuff coming through. Want to build a sub? This is quite nice. This is 35th scale. So if they're into ships and that, and they might be looking at something different, or a 35th scale modeler who wants to build something different, this is really cool. This is from Bronco. This is the coastal sub. Lots of detail in it. And a very, very nice kit. So that's quite good. We've got lots of ships. This is for Verifire, and Verifire is very good. Very nice ships. They do various battleships and aircraft carriers and everything else. These are all in at the moment. Across the top here, you've got various submarines and all sorts of goodies. There's some more big 32nd scale aircraft up there. So there's lots of, if you want to get that, just that one kit that they're going to spend lots and lots of time on, then you could do one of them. But if they're 48 scale modelers or 72nd scale modelers, there's plenty to choose from. Lots of new stuff has come in and there's more to come through. We've got AZ, we've got all these sort of guys. But I think the one that a lot of modelers, even if they're not into jets or they're sort of just, probably the aircraft that I would suggest the most is the new Tamiya F4 Phantom. This is a lovely kit. This can be built by almost any level of modeler. It's got lots of detail in it. It's a beautiful, beautiful kit. What you can find, even a modeler who's only does certain types of kits, a lot of them will pick one of these up because it's probably the most classic or one of the classic jets. And if they haven't got one yet, stick it into their little surprise package for them. So that's very, very nice. That's in stock at the moment. But then we can come back a bit. You can have a look at some Tamiya. There's, sorry, not Tamiya, some Airfix, Spitfires and Hurricanes and what else have we got? What else is down here? Oh, we've got Sea Furies. That's an Aussie Sea Fury. So again, might be one of those kits that they haven't been done yet and they haven't got one yet. But as I said, there's lots and lots and lots throughout the thing. If they're car modelers and you're looking for something different, or you're looking for a modeler to do something that's out of their zone, but they've always talked about doing a car kit, then you've got some of the loveliest new car kits coming out at the moment. If you're serious and you want to get really something serious for them to play, this is the 12th scale Ming GT40 Mark II. This has got lots and lots of beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful kit. It looks lovely just built as a kit on your shelf, things like that. So there's all that sort of thing. Maybe even a jet engine. If they're into jets and everything else, they might want to build just a jet engine. If they've got a motorcycle and they want to build a motorcycle, there you go. That's a Honda CRF 1000. So there's that type of thing. Again, all these will need paint and glue, but if they're already a modeler, they've already got all this stuff. So all you're going to do is either add to their stash, or it's a good excuse to make sure they actually build it because you gave it to them, or little Johnny or little Betty gave it to him. So they'd want to see it built. So it's going to force him to build the model for them. What else we got? Oh, there's a nice Porsche 356 Cabriolet. Truck modelers, lots of trucks. There you go. Scanias, pretty cool. Something really classic if you're looking for just that mantelpiece or that shelf type article. There's the Mephistopheli, something to that effect. Done by Fiat. It's a racing car, beautiful kit. Big kit, 16th scale, so that's quite cool. But again, there's lots of car kits. This one is the new one. This one's just come out, so that's quite nice. So that's pretty cool. There's all those sort of things, a bit of sci-fi. As I said, lots of ships, lots of big ships. They haven't done a big ship before and you're looking for something to sort of go on a mantelpiece, you've got all these nice big warships up there. They're pretty cool. Space, a bit of space stuff there. But if you were looking for something a little novel, a little bit different, and something that the kids could enjoy doing with the person modelling or whoever, then we've got some of these as well. Here's Snoopy and his Sopwith Camel. We've got the Red Baron. There's the Red Baron. So that's pretty cool. Snoopy on an ice rink. There you go. They can even play that. That's actually something they can actually play together. So that'd be pretty cool. Snoopy on the ice rink. That's pretty novel. A bit of sci-fi. We've got a bit of sci-fi around as well. So that can also be, that's the Alien Invaders. I don't know how well that's going to come up with the plastic. Space 2001, for those old enough to remember the movie. That's the Discovery. So that's quite nice. Nice and big. It's a big unit made up. What else? Everybody loves Star Wars. So most modelers I know have been into Star Wars a little bit, have some of it. So you could do, there's a Millennium Falcon. The anti-hero, Boba Fett. That's a figure. Comes up really, really nicely. What else have we got? Red 5. X-Wing Red 5. Got a Stormtrooper too. So there's lots of Star Wars you could just play around. This is all Bandai style. So it's all basically click together and go from there. So even working with a youngster could work well. There you go, little Death Star. What else have we got? Oh, there's a Death Star and Star Destroyer. Could be that type of thing to build together. So there's lots of that sort of stuff. As I said, lots of sci-fi, lots of bits and pieces, a bit of fun, even down to, oh, there's another fun kit. That's the new Stop with Camel from Seata. What else have we got? Oh, what they call the Eggplane series. Now this is great if the kids want to do something with dad or whatever, or grandpa. This is one of the little egg type planes. This is a bit of fun. This is a Tomcat. So again, maybe put some bit of fun into modelling for the modeler, so that they don't think it's all has to be so serious, and you can see all the different things and go from there. Other than that, what else have we got? Oh, there's a big armour over the back here. This is serious armour. This is a really big armour. Oh, that's the, now that's a nice kit. That's Vesda's Hercules with Australian markings. So if they've been looking for one of them, they've just come back into stock. But we do have all this big 16th scale armour. So if they're looking for a project type kit, great way to do it. So that's pretty cool. The only other bits and pieces I would think of, well, there's the ultimate kit to me. This is the Hong Kong Models Lancaster, which is very, very nice. That's 32nd scale, and that's it made up. So it gives you a good idea for size. So as I said, you'd need a big spot to put it. So that's pretty cool. But other than that, I'll show you something that I would like from my family if they get around to it. Now, just before I show you what I really, really want, we've also had some diecast come in too. Now, if your other half or your dad, or grandpa, whatever, isn't a model builder but wants an aircraft or a nice diecast something, these are just come in. This is all from Hobby Master. This is the Australian F111 in the dark grey scheme. This is really pretty. Nice kit, 72nd scale. I think it's 6 squadron, I think, this one. No, 1 squadron. This is a 1 squadron aircraft. So, very, very nice. Or if you want to have something on a stand, you've also got that one. It does come with undercarriage and everything else if you don't want to do the undercarriage. But again, these are such nice units that just to be able to hand it to them and say, hey, you know, I know you like F-18s, I thought I'd get you one of these. So it's all pre-built, just assemble the undercarriage or whatever. No glue required, all that sort of stuff. If they're into airliners, we've got all sorts of airliners. Unless, of course, so you've got this and you've got the 747. This is quite pretty. This is one of the last 747s to fly, so that's a nice little die cast of that. So if they're looking for something sort of commemorative as well, so that's pretty cool. But, so there's a nice little range of things. If you're looking for something that everybody knows from the 80s, and most grandparents and older fathers would know this, this is Top Gun. Sorry, this is a Tomcat, and this is from VF-84, one of the most classic squadrons ever of Tomcat squadrons. Swing wing, beautifully done. Nice kit. Not nice kit, nice die cast. It does come with a full weapons load, so as I said, to me, one of the most classic of all the Tomcats around. And with the new movie coming out, you know, add to it. So you got plenty of sort of diecast there. There's even space shuttles. Catalina, Aussie Catalina. Black Cat. Very famous aeroplane. So again, if you just want to fill up their shelves or put something on the desk or something like that, that'd be the type of thing that I would be looking for. Now, this is what I'd really like. I love models, and I've got lots and lots of models, and I've got big piles of models everywhere and everything else. But I saw this the other day and I thought, I know some kids who should get this for me, because in the future, not only is it something we can build together, but it's something we can also then play together, and if it's just sitting there, might turn out to be something that they really enjoy. So come and have a look. Yes, I'm in unfamiliar territory for most modelers, but I saw this the other day. I've seen the movies and I've had the kids read, and I've read the books to the kids and things like that. This is the Harry Potter chess set. I want one of these. So once it's built, sit it on the table. You know, you never know, with the kids helping out to build it and all the rest of it, they might actually even be interested in learning how to play it. Not that I'm an expert in playing chess, but it'd be good fun to be able to play it together. So to my kids, I want one of these. See you later. Bye.